Hey lore lovers! Be sure to tune in to the end of the video where I have some special announcements. Have you heard of the term primordial?
Yeah, always makes me think of something oozing.
It is an interesting word. It actually means to already be existing at or from the beginning of time. According to science, the only thing primordial would be atoms, like helium, that would be at the beginning.
That's boring. Do you know any stories about atoms?
No myths or legends about atoms, no.
You're really bombing this video. Are we supposed to end it here and just say thanks for the vocabulary lesson?
No, this isn't a science channel. This is a myths, legends, and storytelling channel. And I know several myths that talk about the primordial time.
That's a relief. I was worried we were out of stories and ending the channel. I would have gone nuclear.
Can we move away from the puns, please?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't think I can think of any others. Unless I want to go to the molecular level.
Anyway, lore lovers, today I want to talk about the Grootslang.
Groot what? I've never heard of that.
And maybe you can be quiet while I talk about it?
Tara, you and I both know that will never happen.
I know. It is a fear far ingrained into some of our DNA, but also one of the largest mammals on land. I'm talking about the snake and elephant, respectively. And what do these have in common? The Grootslang. Now, Grootslang is a compound word from one of the African languages. The word Groot means large or big, and slang means snake.
So it's just like a giant snake? Where does the elephant come in?
Well, I have a tale to tell you today. The tale of the Grootslang. And this is one of the oldest stories, as it takes place at almost the very beginning of creation itself. The gods were still learning how to create, bring life to the lifeless. What should everything look like? What powers and strengths and weaknesses did everything have? And as they breathed life into their creations, the gods made a horrible mistake. They created the Grootslang. They gave this monster cunning, intelligence, and strength beyond measure. It wasn't small like a scorpion, average size like an antelope, or even large like a giraffe. This thing was monstrous. It was a behemoth that knew too much for its own good. The gods grew worried of the Grootslang, and they decided to split this creature into several different animals. From the Grootslang, they made the elephant, gifting it strength. And then they created the snake, gifting it cunning. And between the two, they shared the intelligence of the Grootslang. As the gods maliciously tore every Grootslang apart to make these new creatures, one escaped. And this Grootslang fled as far south as it could go on land, finding itself in the heart of South Africa. It's said that Grootslangs can eat elephants whole, luring them into their lair. Its lair is called the bottomless pit, or the wonder hole, as nothing ever escapes it. The lair is even said to connect to the sea, which is 40 miles away. Through this connection, the Grootslang has been known to lurk in warm bodies of water like rivers and lakes. Traditionally, the Grootslang looks like a massive snake with the head of an elephant, its mouth full of fangs and having 2 pairs of tusks. In Benin, however, the Grootslang is supposed to be an elephant-like creature with the tail of a snake.
So if this thing eats elephants, this thing is huge. Even baby elephants weigh more than people. And if it has the head of an elephant, the muscles it must have to hold it up must be bulging. I bet this snake thing is shredded.
It's definitely a monster you don't want to run into.
Yeah, it would eat you like a bite-sized piece of candy.
Probably. However, the Grootslang does have weaknesses. Just like dragons in European mythology, the Grootslang is obsessed with treasure. Anything that sparkles, it wants, especially diamonds. According to legend, the bottomless pit is filled with piles and piles of diamonds. And the Grootslang lingers over it all, hoarding its treasure forever. Some who have found themselves in the Grootslang's lair have said to pay for their freedom with diamonds. This shows that although this creature has a lust for malice, it covets diamonds more than taking a life or devouring the frightened. The most known Grootslang attack was back in 1917, a little over 100 years ago.
Wait, you said this was a myth. How did a myth kill and attack people?
I did. In 1917, an English businessman known as Peter Grayson went missing. When the party went out to look for him, they were attacked by lions. This prompted the press and locals to say it was the Grootslang. Well, lore lovers, what do you think? Have you heard of the Grootslang? Do you think this elephant snake is more deadly than monsters you did know about? Would you ever want to find one, explore the bottomless pit, and take some diamonds for yourself? What do you think they look like? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you liked today's video, be sure to like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon to be alerted for when the next video becomes available. And until next...
Wait!
What?
I'm thinking, and you've forgotten one thing.
What's that?
You never ask people to share your video.
Oh my gosh, you're right! Why didn't you tell me?
Eh? I thought you would have figured it out by now, but after 15 videos, I was getting worried.
Thanks. Please share this video too. If you liked it, show it off to your friends. Let them hear about the fearsome Grootslang as well. And until next time, lore lovers.
Don't forget to stick around for the announcements.
Well, lore lovers, this season's almost over, and then it will be my favorite season, autumn. Now, some of you may have noticed some playlists on my channel, and most of the videos have gone to season 1 of the playlists. Well, that's coming to an end. A new season is starting soon. I'm going to be separating my seasons into the traditional months associated with the seasons. So summer gets June, July, and August. Autumn gets September, October, November. Winter gets December, January, and February. Spring gets March, April, and May. As I just said, autumn is my favorite season. And not just because my birthday's in it, but it's with everything that's going on. The air gets cooler, the nights get longer. Leaves change and ghost stories take center stage. The fall season won't be all ghost stories and things that go bump in the night, but there will be a lot of them. So let me tell you my plans. August 30th will be the last of the summer videos, kind of a season finale.
Is that when people are finally going to learn my name? I'm getting kind of sad nobody knows my name over here.
And on September 2nd, you'll get a fun little teaser of season 2. Much like you did with the intro video for season 1 and introducing my channel, I plan to do something fun like that, introducing every season. Then, aside from bedtime stories, I'll be taking the next week from posting videos off. But I'll be back on September 11th with another special for the channel. And that'll be introducing Pirate Week! I love pirates, and one of the funnest holidays is International Talk Like a Pirate Day on September 19th. So to celebrate, we'll be talking about pirates all week long. For that week, we'll have 3 videos, one on Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and of course bedtime stories on Saturday. And then after that week, we'll return to the normal 2 videos a week. Until October, that's when we will be celebrating Halloween all month long. And just like Pirate Week, we'll have 3 Halloween videos along with the 4th bedtime story video. What you can expect: monster videos, myths and legends about the holidays, ghost stories.
Including mine about the raccoon people.
Yes, I can't wait to finally hear about the raccoon people. Raccoon people? We'll have plenty of other videos talking about myths, legends, and monsters from all over the world. And finally, in November, we'll go back to our usual schedule of 2 videos a week plus the bedtime stories. Also during November is when you can expect the next chapter of my novel.
Our novel. It's our novel.
Our novel. So stick around, lore lovers. There is so much more going on and I can't wait to share it all with you, including a merch store, giveaways, and contests, where some of them I'll be reading your stories on this channel. I have tons more tales to tell you, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you won't miss any. And until next time, lore lovers.